Got a question for you. Ever feel like no matter how much money you make, you're still broke at the end of the month? You get a raise, you score a bonus, but somehow your savings just aren't adding up. It's like money disappears into thin air. It's a frustrating cycle. Well, what if I told you the biggest threat to your financial freedom isn't the debt you hear about all the time, but something much sneakier, something called lifestyle inflation? In this video, we're going to expose this hidden wealth killer and show you exactly how to escape its trap. If you're ready to finally take control of your finances and build real wealth, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because you won't want to miss what's coming up. So what exactly is lifestyle inflation? Simply put, it's when your spending increases as your income increases. It seems natural, right? You make more, you spend more. But this is precisely why it's way more dangerous than a car loan or a student loan. Debt has an end date. You make that last car payment, and boom, you're free. It's the same with other debts too. Lifestyle inflation, on the other hand, is a lifelong sentence if you let it be. It's a habit that grows with you, silently eating away at your future wealth. To really get this, let's dive into some real-life stories, starting with Sarah. She landed her first entry-level job, earning a modest salary. She lived with roommates, cooked most of her meals, and used public transport. She was happy and even managed to save a little. A few years later, she gets a big promotion. Her salary doubles. What happens next? She immediately moves into a luxury one-bedroom apartment downtown. Her cheap, reliable car is traded in for a brand-new SUV. She starts dining out at trendy spots 4 nights a week and splurging on designer clothes. But then there's that feeling of living paycheck to paycheck with barely any savings. Sound familiar? Consider also Mark. He finally paid off his student loans, a huge milestone. The extra money in his budget felt like a windfall. Instead of redirecting that payment straight into his retirement or investment accounts, he decided he deserves a few upgrades. He signed up for the most expensive gym membership, started getting weekly food delivery, and subscribed to every streaming service available. Within 6 months, that extra money was completely absorbed into his new, higher-cost lifestyle. He was back to living paycheck to paycheck, just at a higher income level. The problem is that these small upgrades don't feel like a big deal at the time. A nicer coffee, a better apartment, a fancier vacation. Each one is a small step up. But when you add them all together, you've built a golden cage for yourself. Your expenses are now so high that you're completely dependent on your high income. You can't afford to take a lower paying, but more fulfilling job. You can't take a year off to travel or start a business. You're trapped. You've lost your financial flexibility, which is the true definition of wealth. You're working harder than ever, just to maintain a lifestyle that keeps you running on a treadmill. The stress of keeping up can be immense, and it prevents you from ever getting ahead and building a secure future. So, the big question: how do you break free? How do you escape this trap without feeling like you're depriving yourself? It's not about living like a monk forever. It's about being intentional with your money. Here are 3 practical steps you can take right now. First, and this is the most important, pay yourself first automatically. The moment you get a raise or a bonus, before you even have a chance to think about how to spend it, increase your automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts. My rule of thumb is to save and invest at least 50% of every raise. So, if you get a $500 monthly raise, immediately set up an automatic transfer of $250 to your investment account. The other $250? You can use that to upgrade your lifestyle a little, guilt-free. This way, you're building wealth and enjoying the fruits of your labor at the same time. You're creating a balance. You're not just spending more because the money is there. You're consciously deciding to build your future first. Second, practice delayed gratification. It's like having a superpower in a world that wants everything now. When you feel the urge to make a big purchase, a new car, a fancy watch, the latest phone, don't do it immediately. Implement a waiting period. For smaller purchases, wait 24 hours. For larger ones, Wait at least 30 days. Once that time's up, think about whether you really want it or not. More often, you'll find that initial excitement has worn off. You'll realize it was an emotional impulse, not a genuine need. This simple habit can save you thousands of dollars over a lifetime and prevent you from making spending decisions you'll later regret. It puts you back in the driver's seat of your financial choices. Third, define what rich means to you. For many, it's not about having a Lamborghini or a mansion. A rich life might mean having the freedom to work part-time, the ability to spend more time with your family, or the security of knowing you can handle any emergency without stress. Get really clear on your personal values and goals. When you know what you're saving for, whether it's early retirement, traveling the world, or starting a charity, it becomes so much easier to say no to the little things that don't align with that vision. Your spending becomes a reflection of your values, not a reaction to your income. Instead of buying another gadget, maybe you will put that money toward a travel fund or a business startup fund. This gives your savings a purpose and makes the process motivating and exciting. Escaping the lifestyle inflation trap isn't about deprivation. It's about empowerment. It's about consciously designing a life that brings you joy and security, not just a life that looks good on Instagram. You've worked hard for your money, and you deserve to have it work hard for you, building a future where you have options, freedom, and peace of mind. You have the power to change your financial trajectory starting today. It begins with the decision to be more mindful, more intentional, and more focused on your long-term vision. So let's quickly recap. We talked about why lifestyle inflation is more dangerous than debt because it's a lifelong habit. We saw how it traps people like Sarah and Mark, who ended up living paycheck to paycheck despite high incomes. And we covered 3 powerful strategies to break free. First, automatically stash away at least half of every raise you get. It's a smart move. Second, try holding off on that purchase for a bit. Waiting can really pay off. And third, define what a rich life means to you and let your savings shine. You've totally got this. Believe in yourself and take that first step. You can build a life of true financial freedom. Don't let your hard-earned money just disappear into a lifestyle that doesn't serve your ultimate goals. Take control, be intentional, and start building the future you truly deserve. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you see your finances in a new light, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let's support each other. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos on building real wealth and living a better life. Catch you in the next video. Can't wait to share more awesome things with you.